what's up, my little tattletales? How are you doing today? Well, baby, if you are Khloe Kardashian, you are still being the biggest dum-dum in the world. But don't worry, right? We don't need, but the good thing is, right? And I'm sure this is what Kim is always telling Khloe. Babe, Khloe, you don't have to wonder where Tristan is anymore. Because, baby, he's partying with me. Y'all, let's get into this. Khloe is talking about she is open to being with Tristan again. You know, I don't know where my heart will lead or where the girl, shut up. We already know where your heart's gonna lead, back to Tristan. But this time Khloe got a new cockamamie scheme. She's gonna make it seem like her family forced her to be with the man that had the outside baby. Girl, you ain't gotta lie to kick it. Just say that you are a doormat, you are a bottom B, and we will look at you and be like, yeah, so what else is new? Anyway, you got any orange Fanta, right? But the crazy thing is, Tristan is back up to his old tricks, working, right? We know what happened last time. I'm just saying, it's going to be a bunch of kids in Cleveland looking like True, right? But this time he'll name them True Blue Kardashian. By the way, the Keeping Up with the Kardashians season 4, episode 3 recap is up. I make it come alive. You don't got to watch the show. Just check out the channel. Anyway, y'all, right? So Khloe is doing all this stuff, being perfect mom, playing pitiful to, I think Lamar trained me for doing Amari. What? Khloe's gross for that. Talking about Amari like he's not even there, like he is some burden or a charity case. It's disgusting the way they took away this child's autonomy to even say whether he wants to be exploited on national TV. This is the same woman that waited how long to even show her son's face. This is the same one that didn't even want us to know her son's name. And you up there putting this boy's HIPAA information, but I digress. I talk about that in the recap. Okay, so what's going on? So Khloe is literally, of course, mothering Dream, not for Black China, but for Rob, because Rob's been MIA. True, she got, the baby that looked just like her, Tatum, her son, her seed, when she don't throw Photoshop on him to look like Rob. Okay, so let me get to the point, right? Do you know why this is not going to bode well for Khloe? For 2 reasons. One, I'll put the picture up if I have it. Kim and Tristan are hanging out hard, partying hard, being out hard. Again, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. Not so much for Kim, because I don't know if Kim would do that to Khloe. Kim likes her ego stroke, but Tristan is trying hard. He got that dog in him and he can't help it. But also, do you know how in my opinion, that Tristan is up to no good? Look at this photo. Look at this photo of Khloe playing with the kids. Who's at the house? Tristan's best friend. And ain't that the same man that Tristan sent to babysit Khloe when she was pregnant with True, while he was out doing whatever? Ain't that the same man that was babysitting Khloe when Tristan was gallivanting in Mykonos, right? So literally, go look at the things. And even when he was acting like, I don't know why you my person and I messed up. That same guy, Savant or whatever, is now chilling really hard with Khloe. That's who Tristan sends to play Uncle Daddy, right? While he's out doing this dirt. Now tell me this, how are you playing Uncle Daddy? You got your best friend, you're accepting Tristan's best friend, playing Uncle Daddy to the kids, but Tristan is actually playing daddy to Kim's kids. Is this what happens when you got to be with Kim, when you got to be with Kim's bestie? She gets everything she wants, even your man. How is Tristan playing daddy to Kim's kids? And you send your friend to play daddy to your own. Tristan can't come home at night, but he's out partying with your sister. Again, Khloe is co-signing on this, right? But I don't know. I do know that this wouldn't be the first time Tristan was inappropriate to Kim's sisters, right? And Khloe just went along with it and didn't like it. I do want to say this though, and this is the funny part. There's this clip I pulled up that lets us know a little bit more insight into what is going on. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, I found it. So I'm going to put it on the screen right here. There is a picture of Tristan, Khloe at some get together. I think Khloe had thrown Tristan a birthday party. This is early on. Now, I'm not saying that Tristan could run through Khloe's sisters and she wouldn't have a problem with it. I am saying that if Tristan ran through her sisters and they and Khloe found out, Khloe would cut her sisters off. Look at this picture, right? And again, we're playing photo assumption, but look at these pictures and let me know what you think of it. Let's pull this picture up, okay? Because this is the one that really got me. Y'all, look at this. Look at the picture. Tristan's talking, Khloe, this and that. But let's zoom in, right? First, let's look at Kourtney. Kourtney is looking like, what, right? You know Khloe, right? Kourtney, like whatever. There's Stassi looking at Tristan with like stars in her eyes. There's Kendall too, right? Look at Kylie. Now, you know when Kylie was younger, right? She was young and wild and free. She was out in those streets, and Kris Jenner was like, go ahead, do you. This is before she became Kylie the billionaire. You can tell by what level her lips are, right? Look at the way Tristan is talking, looking at Kylie. Look at the way Kylie is looking at Tristan. She literally is about to jump into his arms, it looked like. Now listen, I know y'all might be being up and starting mess, but look at Khloe's face. Look at Khloe's face looking at Tristan. She looks disgusted. She looks scared. She looks sad. She looks disappointed. But most importantly, she looks worried. But the takeaway is she looks. She looks. Because the fact that she hasn't opened her mouth and shut that down, the fact that after this party, she praised Tristan for being the perfect man and all she could ever hope for, y'all, I'm just saying, what does this look like to you? Look at Kylie's face. Look at Kylie's face. Look at Khloe. She is acting like Black Jesus is talking to her. Isn't that what Tristan's Snapchat name was when he was talking to Marley? Black Jesus? Google it. It was in the court documents. Is this not what Tristan's name was? She's looking at, about to jump into his arms. Look at Khloe. Listen, Khloe even got that engagement ring on. At this point, Khloe reminds me of those people you read about in books that would do anything to keep their piece of man around. I hope to God. And look at Kourtney, okay? Also, in the new episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, right? Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe looks at Tristan and says, I don't think you deserve... I'm sorry, Kourtney looks at Tristan and says, I don't think that you deserve Khloe, right? Because all the cheating. Tristan's like, oh, I guess I don't. Because you know, if there's that's one thing I can say about Tristan that is so pathetic. Tristan is fine to play pathetic. I don't know, I just like a dog. I'm not supposed to do this to friends. Like he's fine for people to pity him and to look down on him and to think of him as stupid, as pathetic. Again, he is a wolf in sheep's clothing. But when you think about it, and this goes into my point outside of this, right? And looking at Khloe's face. You know, Khloe will do anything to keep Tristan. She will not sacrifice anyone. It will be a real test if something does start happening between Kim and Tristan. And again, it's just weird they spend so much time together. You can't say, oh, I've known you forever like Scott. We've known each other for 15 years. You're like a brother to me. That's a little bit different. You can't say, oh, this and that. Tristan is a mofo that throughout the entirety of you and Khloe's relationship, right, has disrespected your sister, had outside babies. And I would say that I thought it was telling that even on Tristan's Instagram feed, at least last year, he didn't even have dedications to his children for their birthday, but he had a dedication congratulating Kimmy Cakes for passing the bar. I'm just saying, it gets weird. It gets weird. You guys, listen. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's take some bets. Let's take some bets on whether if Tristan crosses the line, and you know he will, if listen, you know he will, who Khloe will side with, right? Who will she side with? I think she's just dizzy enough that she'll make up a new... She might, you know what? Let me just shut up. She might throw herself off a cliff and be like, no, Tristan had to nurse me back to health. No, and she crawling through the floor like Kathy Bates in Misery. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.